We're on our road to the NBA season as the San Antonio Spurs are trapped Minnesota Timberwolves as we enter the calendar year 23rd. I know in real life it is still a long way from, but obviously we look at what today's date of this game takes place is March 11th. So we got a ways to go, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we got a long ways to go. Things are going to be really exciting coming up. Obviously, we got the Timberwolves. We got the Houston Rockets next. Play the Timberwolves a couple times in the next week or so in the calendar. But let's go ahead and get into this game. A 20-9 Spurs versus a 15-13 Timberwolves team. Plays very well. So here we go, Spurs. I am going to not accept that. We've been struggling on offense and defense, so let's go ahead and get into the 30th game of the NBA season against the Timberwolves.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season, and here to tell us what it all means are the experts. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And Tim Duncan, one of the greats in NBA history. When it's all said and done, Shaq, will he go down as the best power forward of all time?
Well, he's got more rings as a star power forward than anyone else. He's a complete player. Offensively and defensively, I would have to say yes.
And you're the one who gave him his nickname.
Big fundamental. You know, he's not really flashy, doesn't run fast, doesn't jump high, but he will fundamentally up and under you to death.
Oh, wow. He will fundamentally get you. I would have to say when all awards and accomplishments are done, he will rank as the best. And the difference will be the championship rings.
Who would he, if it were the finals, you've got, it's either Tim Duncan or somebody else. Who does he beat to be the best power forward of all time? Who's number 2 on that list?
It's a threesome of them. Charles Barkley, Kevin McHale,
Mailman,
or Karl Malone. He would have, those are the 3 that he would have, that he beat out.
How about Bob Pettit?
He beat out those 3 to me. I've never seen Bob Pettit. I know you and Bob Pettit ran together back in the day. But I've never seen him play. It's a little too old for me. So.
Stay off LSU, buddy.
I mean, I've never seen him play.
Stay off of him.
YouTube. Hey, let's go to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Alright guys, here we are, the 30th game of the NBA season about to get underway here in Minnesota. Minnesota team I'm not familiar with, well, obviously except for Kevin Garnett. And obviously Ricky Rubio. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Aldridge tweaked his leg, so Tim Duncan will be in. And Minnesota will win the tip. So you got Rookie. Oh! Karl Anthony Towns already gets a basket. The superb rookie from a year ago.
And that's what they're expecting to do right now.
Yeah, and the prior success that they had on the road, oftentimes you can draw.
Danny Green for 3 to start this game off for San Antonio. It's a big time shot downtown.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Leonard is the 3 with Duncan the 4. The drive by Rubio. Here's Prince.
Tayshaun Prince, not there.
They defeated Indiana in their last game.
How about the athleticism on display?
Oh, turnover.
In that win.
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean,
steal by Duncan.
Disruptive, which I think is a combination of.
Oh, Kevin Garnett with a hard foul on Danny Green.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive.
Nice block by Danny Green there, offensively and defensively. Danny Green stepping up early in this ball game.
A little over a minute played so far. And Muhammad has it in the corner.
Oh, Muhammad open for two. I thought that was a three, but his foot was on the line.
He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, Garnett got behind.
Muhammad as an impact player we showed last year. He belongs in this NBA.
Yeah, certainly did. I mean, he improved in every facet of the game.
Muhammad.
Sometimes we tend to write guys off a little too soon.
Kevin Garnett, both Garnett and Tim Duncan, two of the best forwards in NBA history, going at it here.
Rubio against Parker. Down low. Here's Duncan. Off to a good
Duncan
start.
over Garnett.
That's really the area where they like all of their shots to come from.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Rubio dishes to
Rubio's
Towns.
got some good hands. Karl Anthony Towns.
Green with the rebound. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
He talked about the
Come on, guys.
playing for Timmy.
What are y'all doing?
He said Timmy's one of the best to ever do it on the low block. Just got to play the percentages, force him to his left, and force him to make tough, contested shots. Guys, even though Duncan isn't a deadly free throw shooter, he knows how to draw contact. They want to avoid getting baited into silly fouls. Back to you.
All right, Doris.
Rubio,
Rubio
not.
misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Green, no luck.
Wow, come on, guys.
Extremely strong finish.
Both teams missing easy layups here.
No good.
Defense by Parker there.
Away with it. This their first chance to take a look at
Oh, and the
Minnesota
foot
this season.
tipped by Rubio, and that ball went out of bounds. And here comes another
Not a lot of competition, really. I mean, they're playoff caliber
Group.
and took care of business against a team that wasn't playoff caliber and maybe still isn't.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Kevin Garnett. Now here's Leonard. Really
David West a long two. Oh, that was a three.
going with the triple. His
Wow,
first basket of the
David
game.
West with a three.
Minnesota really had a rough year last season. A lot of people know that, obviously. A lot to do with their defense. They just, Greg, struggled in almost every defensive metric.
Yeah, and you know, they struggled at times guarding the basketball, but ultimately I think the biggest issue for them was their inability to protect the
Oh,
rim.
he got the shot to go. Nice shot by Petrovic.
For this young team.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ginobili gets a wide open look.
Ginobili with the three.
Comes off an assist from Parker.
Nice
Several
shooting by
big
San
changes
Antonio
going on
and
in the
Minnesota.
early portion of this game.
Last couple
Team
shots.
really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Rubio. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Muhammad. 6 on the shot
Parker
clock.
on Mohammed.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns, no luck.
Nothing there.
You know, with the Timberwolves in their defense, it was the league's worst in opponent field goal percentage. Also dead last in field goal percentage, which takes threes into account.
Parker with the three.
Near the bottom of the
Beautiful
league in
ball
block
movement
shots
by
as well.
San Antonio here in the first quarter.
In those areas.
Finding the
And
open
here's
shots.
Muhammad following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. Shot from 12. And a big bounce off
Got the rolling.
sinks right in.
Minnesota just playing really good right now.
Basket of the game. San Antonio leading by 3. Parker drives in, and there's the feed to West. 20 feet out. Parker's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Towns, the pass to Muhammad. Pulls it up. No luck. Dion.
The good shoot it, no good. San Antonio leads at the end of one, ladies and gentlemen. 15-14 here.
San Antonio up by
Sorry.
3.
At the end of one, San Antonio up on top.
And Tim Duncan, remarkable career, a Hall of Fame career. We heard from teammate Manu Ginobili about what Tim's meant to the San Antonio Spurs.
He really transformed the franchise. He's one of the best players ever. 4 championships and 2 MVPs, and if somebody deserves it, it is him.
Well, as Manu saying, Duncan, no doubt the long-term face of the Spurs franchise and arguably their best player ever, which brings up the
here we go.
conversation, Greg, of where he
Spurs with the ball to start the second quarter.
Well, he's right there. And listen, let's give him a little more credit. I mean, he's got 5 rings now. You know, having won the championship 2 seasons
couldn't get
ago,
it to go.
Kobe's in that category with 5 rings and MVP as well. So he's an all-time great.
Oh, and then nobody on the break.
But when you have a conversation about the best ever, Tim
Ginobili driving in the layup.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested
A big
game
block.
as we start the second
I forgot
quarter.
who blocked. I don't even remember who blocked that shot.
To check out the scoring breakdown
Kyle Anderson.
for San Antonio.
Oh man, nice move by Petrovic.
Also, guys, passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Oh, still.
With Muhammad. Gorgie Dang is out there with Pekovic, and it's Miller in at the 1. So that's
Andre
the lineup
Miller.
for Minnesota. Now here is Martin. Pekovic off target.
Oh,
with the jump
Pekovic. I'm
hook.
sorry.
And for Kyle Anderson, he had so many traits, Greg, the Spurs were looking for when they drafted him back in 2014, but he spent pretty much the
Anderson,
entire season
first shot in a while, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Anderson with a big time 3 there.
Their minutes. You know, he doesn't care if he took you in the first round or if you're an undrafted free agent. He's going to play the guy who helps his team win.
Here's Pekovic. The shot from the low post is good. Pekovic has got 4 this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a
Oh, nice ball movement by Spurs.
Slammed in by Diaw.
Boris Diaw with the bucket there.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing
Oh, no. No.
You know, talking about Kyle Anderson, he's a bit of a polarizing prospect, has a multifaceted skill set.
Nice
Excellent
job there by
push,
this defense.
outstanding length. Doesn't
But the
have
foul on
elite
David
athleticism.
West.
Absolutely needs to get stronger, but he's got a lot of game.
Hey guys, getting back to Kyle Anderson, not a fit for every system. I mean, he's a guy who needs the ball in his hands to be effective, and he's much more of a facilitator.
Here
than a
comes Patty
finisher
Mills
at this
bringing
stage.
the ball up the court for San Antonio.
San Antonio Spurs, a team that has had such a strong core and is so disciplined, Clark. It's hard to see them struggle, even think of them struggling, even on the road.
Well, you know, last season they did have trouble at times on the road, but 22-19, still not too bad.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior
Oh.
defense.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just
Wow.
2 points in the bucket. for
Minnesota
Martin.
not giving San Antonio.
Killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No good for
Duncan, nothing there for Tim Duncan.
And for the Spurs on the road, it was the scoring. They were so good at home, but scored 8.5 points less per game on the road. That was the biggest margin in the NBA.
And
Oh, nice foul. Oh, but it was good.
as they rule goaltender.
You didn't get to that
Both
one right
teams,
in
look at the
time,
shooting,
Kevin. Those can be tough to
53%
gauge
basically by
sometimes.
both teams.
Some changes for Minnesota. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for
Oh, nice
Chicago's
jam by
Muhammad.
Marcinkovic
San Antonio
there.
also making some changes.
After he got called for goaltending, he just drove it there.
And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills.
Boy, it's been a long time since the Spurs had a losing record on the road, so there aren't any concerns for them. I mean, they've never had a losing road record since Tim Duncan was drafted. Wow, that's back to 1997.
And out of bounds is the Timberwolves.
Oh, what?
gain possession.
How in the world that ball hit the dude? Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay, so us and the Clippers are tied for first. Minnesota is in the playoffs as it stands right now.
4.5 games behind.
And I think for San Antonio, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
There better not be. I mean, if anybody still is doing that, they haven't been watching this group play. I mean, this is a dangerous team.
Duncan with the foul.
Gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Andre Miller. Here's Martin. Rubio outside. Timberwolves passing it around. Shoots from the baseline.
Martin, another block.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Leonard with the ball.
Parker with the layup.
That's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they
Both teams not really able to shoot the ball lights out in this quarter.
Fun and easy.
Now here's Rubio. Garnett the screen. And Rubio kicks to Prince. And Parker with the block. And out of bounds.
Good, yes, finally something went my way.
An opportunity here to go to the 2K leaderboard and see who's been the hottest of the hot at the small forward position for the past.
Wow, Kawhi Leonard's been playing better than LeBron James.
Whatever you want. The bottom line is he just finds
Here we
a
go.
way to score. And when he gets going, he can tear the rest of the NBA to shreds.
Well, there's no question he is the priority for any defense they're up against. He's impossible to shut down entirely, so you just want to slow him down from his.
Oh, nice play by Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end, but he got stopped there.
West is checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for
Ginobili coming in for the final minute here in the second quarter.
Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a loss to the Celtics in Boston.
Oh, Ginobili with the steal.
Scientists to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot,
Kawhi Leonard with the jam.
you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Well, it's exactly. I mean, you just can't.
Final
win.
25
You don't
seconds
shoot a better
here in the
percentage
quarter.
than that, it's not going to happen.
Now here's Rubio. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Prince dishes to Martin. Garnett the screen.
Watch Garnett with the screen.
The tray. It's good in the San Antonio.
Wow, big three there.
Three on the bucket from Kevin Martin.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
Parker passes to Ginobili.
Nothing there. San Antonio will lead 28-25 at the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen.
Lead by 3.
What a quarter by both teams to keep it close.
Well, I'm here with Kevin Garnett. And Kevin, how does this team navigate the ups and downs and pressure to come out and win games like this one that you're in the middle of here tonight?
Nothing's easy. You know, we do it together. We don't do it individually, and when we do, we look bad. But when we do it together, we look pretty darn good.
KG, thank you for the time. Guys, he's always preaching team.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant for Kid B. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
The big positive, I think, their points in the paint. They were determined to work the ball inside of Ernie. It worked. It's always worked. I got 4 rings. I know it works for a fact. That's why they call me Dr. O'Neal, because I'm a master at being dominant on the inside. Anyway, you got to keep that going, because that will continue to open things up for them on the perimeter.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last
All
half
right.
of the game. Without question,
Well, first half.
displaying his skills today.
Both teams shooting the ball very well, keeping it close. San Antonio shot a little bit better, but not by much. And it's going to come down to position. Who can get the, obviously, who wins the game, scoring the most points.
Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented.
Kawhi Leonard for 3 to start out the third quarter.
4 games in a row, twice last year. Over the last decade,
Kawhi Leonard, who had that monster game against Indiana.
Twice. Unbelievable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, the always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt.
Kawhi Leonard with the jam there.
Punches it down with pop.
Oh man, 33-25.
A little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Rubio. Got a piece of it.
Oh, nice block.
And here come the Spurs again. San Antonio with the fast break. And now
Kawhi Leonard with another shot there.
And now it's a 10-point Spurs.
Kawhi Leonard has scored all 7 points in this quarter.
They've made all 3 of their shot attempts. And you look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing streaks. I mean, most teams losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent.
Nice shot by Karl Anthony Towns to keep the ball out of the paint.
Size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Garnett, the screen. Here's Muhammad.
No, that's not a good look.
They get the rebound. Spurs
Oh,
lead
Kawhi
by
Leonard.
by himself. And Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard with 9 points to start off the third quarter.
Use the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now he just wanted to make
Timeout,
sure
Minnesota.
the lane was softer than the takeoff.
Minnesota is starting to lose grasp of the
A
game.
good old-fashioned chin check. Right
Turnovers and defense by the Spurs. And the Spurs just pulling away here early in the third quarter.
Matchups. One of only 3 teams in the NBA last year to defeat every other NBA team. Winning for this group is just second nature.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, during that break, Minnesota's head coach had some words for his team. He told Pekovic that he wants the
And
offense to run
Pekovic
through
once
him.
again hitting that shot.
Just looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Muhammad with the
Oh,
steal.
that was a perfect steal by them.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Muhammad's got 6.
A bad.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stemmed from the aggressive.
Oh,
defense.
dang with the block.
Doctor order.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. Count the bucket. And now
And just like that, Minnesota coming right back into this
Terrific
game.
sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Anderson outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Spurs turning the ball over right now.
Rubio against Green. And Rubio kicks to
Oh man, I had to sneeze.
Passes it to Muhammad.
Muhammad open.
Great assist by
Timeout, Popovich.
Miller's got his 4th assist.
What a
in this one.
what a rebound by Minnesota. Down by 2
One
now.
out of a player except one thing. He has to learn to shoot it better. Rubio can defend, he can pass, he can lead a team, but until he becomes a better shooter, I think he's going to short circuit his potential.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And back to Ricky Rubio for a moment, who certainly is at the hub of what this team does, averaging over 8 assists a game for his career through last season. If he can stay healthy, gain some weight, this is a guy to watch.
It really is. And listen, they're also built now for him because they got those great athletic wings. And if he can shoot it a little bit better, I mean, I think he's going to have more opportunities to spread the floor and drive and make plays. And for his first 4 seasons in the league, never hit over 38%. That's not going to get it done at the highest level.
All right, had to step away for a second. Had to check something out. All right, so Minnesota's cut our lead from 10.
Mills dishes to Diallo.
Oh, careless turnovers, guys.
And it's Rubio penetrating to tie, and the layup by Martin.
Wow. And the ball game is tied.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Ginobili on the wing.
Ginobili ends the 10-0 run.
Loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. no one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Begovic with a screen. And it's Miller penetrating. And out of bounds as
And
the
then
Spurs gain possession.
Miller steps out of bounds. Not happy with that call, but
Let's check out the best. In fourth, the Spurs.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
we're shooting 39% from the field.
And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Anderson passes to Diaw. Mills, that's a two-pointer. And another basket.
And again, the Spurs shooting nearly 59% from the field.
6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
And just like that, Spurs building that lead again.
And
Anderson with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
7-point lead for the Spurs once again.
On the ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Rubio. After the
40
basket by
seconds
San
remaining.
Antonio. And it's Miller penetrating. It's deflected.
Oh, nice defense.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ginobili dishes to Diaw. The kick out to Anderson. And here's Mills for three.
Patty Mills with the 3. 10-0 run by the Spurs in the final minute here.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Final 10 seconds.
Here's Martin, and they get it.
Oh, Martin picks up the foul on Diaw.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. That's
The
a familiar
Spurs that
sight.
lost that
Hardly
lead.
Ever waste his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Ginobili with the three.
Oh, couldn't hit it. The Spurs up by 8, heading into the fourth quarter, 47-39. Who will win here in Minnesota? Stay tuned for the fourth quarter as the Spurs lead by 8. 47-39 is the score. Minnesota looking to make another run. Can they do it in the final 5 minutes in the fourth quarter? We're going to find out here in just a moment. Alright guys, so after that amazing run by both teams, the start by the Spurs, and then that run in the middle of the third quarter by the Timberwolves, but the Spurs rebounded and then turned around and went on a torrid pace.
And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. That's good.
Karl-Anthony Towns with a nice shot there.
On the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block
Oh,
that shot.
Kawhi Leonard with the jam. And Kawhi Leonard's been one of the reasons why the Spurs have pulled away in this ball
I don't
game.
know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit.
Karl-Anthony Towns with another shot inside the paint.
Buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5
Oh,
of the
Parker
last 6 makes
got a little breakaway here.
the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Green kicks to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Duncan outside. Can't get it
Oh,
to go.
dunking off the front of the rim.
Minnesota will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And the
Oh,
foul
foul
called on
there by Danny Green.
That is his first foul of the game.
Karl-Anthony Towns gonna sit down, but there's a timeout apparently.
Can't be any surprise to you that Tim Duncan, folks, last year became the leading rebounder of all active players, passed up Kevin Garnett for that honorable distinction. We're talking 15,000 rebounds total over 18 seasons.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Parker with the foul.
I was able to listen in on the
Muhammad to the free throw line.
talking to his team. He told them to stick with what's worked to this point, saying, listen,
Couldn't get the
they're
shot
giving
to
us
go.
all the space we need inside. Let's take advantage of it. Keep working the ball inside the paint.
Both free throws
And he can't
missed.
hit the second. Getting back to Duncan's rebounding, he's always had the great size and wingspan.
Kawhi Leonard,
and timing, and he
it was a big
positions
risk to
himself
take that
well
shot,
for
but
those
he
rebounds.
took
But
it.
what seems to separate him is his quiet toughness. He'll never back down.
Yeah, it's hard.
Nice
He's
rebound.
not a guy that's going to yell or pump his fist. He's not going.
Oh, Danny Green with the monster jam.
Job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg.
8 point San Antonio lead.
Going the other way. That's exactly how you want to do it.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Muhammad. San Antonio with the rebound.
With the rebound.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. Duncan outside. Kicks it to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Again, Leonard missing.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
It's stolen by Duncan. Here's Parker.
Parker! Oh, you could get the... Oh, Tyshawn Prince fouls him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for...
Oh, Parker, come on, man. Gotta hit those free throws. Oh, wow, Parker missed both free throws.
They haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Bekovic is checked in. Spurs leading by 8. Parker passes to Green. Here's Marjanovic.
Oh, Marjanovic. Keep saying his name wrong. Is it Nice spin, cross move, and he got the layup. Timeout, San Antonio.
And now both teams really in a groove.
Tyshawn Prince with the incredible shot here in the fourth quarter. It's only a 6-point game.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Green outside.
Oh, Green, it rims in and out.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here.
Oh, foul by Marjanovic there.
Shabazz Muhammad in this one. 10 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball.
It's a free throw.
Needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
At the line for 2. Muhammad hits them both.
Getting to the stripe is something
Nice.
they've been doing a lot of.
Down by 4.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get
Duncan outside, hits the jump shot. Timeout, Minnesota.
Assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
This has been a good game. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Bekovic dishes to Rubio.
Kawhi Leonard with the steal.
Here come the Spurs.
Nice jam there. Timeout once again. Kevin Garnett not happy about his team's defense on the other end.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they push it.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're losing by 8. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. On the inbound, and Garnett misses.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty.
Kawhi Leonard with the 3. Spurs up by 11. Big second half by Kawhi with 16 points.
Back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Muhammad, that's tipped.
Muhammad with the block.
Garnett against Leonard. Here's Marjanovic. On the wing, Green. To the inside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And
a foul there by Pekovic.
That time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No question, he got bumped.
Oh, that's a terrible shot. I knew it the moment it left my...
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. Good on the second.
A little bit better. 12-point San Antonio lead.
Had the hardest strength of schedule in the entire league. Might have worked out for them in the end, as come lottery time,
Nice defense by the Spurs.
do tend to help.
It just hasn't
Oh,
been very good
Ginobili
for
lost the
guys.
ball.
We need him to start burying some of those.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for San Antonio.
Good point, Steve. And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
Less than a minute to play here in the fourth quarter.
Particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And I think a great job.
Oh, bad pass by Kawhi.
For the W here, it's win number 21 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. Two more
10-point lead.
And they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Leonard. Just an outpouring.
And the Spurs win it here in Minnesota, ladies and gentlemen. Win it 59.
And so it's San Antonio.
What a great defensive performance in the second half for the Spurs, and the Spurs pick up the win in Minnesota. What a game by Kawhi Leonard in the second half.
Didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Wow, what a game.
We'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
David, congratulations on what was a very decisive win. What does this type of game say about this team?
Well, we want to be an aggressive defensive team. You know, that's sort of the thing that's going to keep us in ball games is defense. Offense is going to be up and down, but we want to base our strength on our defense. And when we come out aggressive and attacking, it really gets us going.
David, thank you. Guys, a savvy veteran right there.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard. Starting the second half, he came out with a nice stretch, hitting 4 in a row to help fuel their third quarter. Kenny, what did you like about his game?
I think his efficiency from the field was the biggest factor in this win. He made over 60% of his shots. I don't care if you're playing one-on-1 or one-on-5. That is a great percentage.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap up the 30th game of the NBA season with the San Antonio Spurs. We are 21-9 on the season. The Spurs win this game. Thank you to everybody who viewed this on YouTube, everybody who viewed it live on PlayStation 4, or guys that you would turn it on and see it in the near future. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the 31st game of the NBA season when the San Antonio Spurs take on the Houston Rockets. And make sure you go to the video on the bottom, hit that like button, leave your comments below, and please subscribe to me, Houghton Evolution, on YouTube. If you guys want to play some NBA 2K16, send a game invite. I will play against you guys. We could either live stream together, or we could just turn around and just have some classic one-on-one games. However you guys want to do it, send me that. Find me at Houghton Evolution on PSN, Houghton Evolution on Xbox Live as well. And also on top of that, turn around and twitch.tv/Houghton Evolution as well. Stay tuned, everybody. I will see you for the 31st game of the NBA season with the Spurs, looking to improve to 22-9. Will we do it? Well, we'll find out. against the Houston Rockets in the next game. Until then, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later.